I've been in the Lions Club in 1962. One of the first major projects that the club undertook was the building of the tennis courts, which are in King Edward Park. And that was a $10,000 to $15,000 effort on the part of Lions. And we have been involved with some of the repairs ever since. The next big thing that we did was to build a community hall. And this came about when the original arena was demolished. The new one was put up, and the Lions requested of council to have some sort of a community hall constructed on the site of the original arena. And after some discussion, it was decided that it had to be a brand new building, and we went ahead and, with the help of a lot of government grants, make work programs, we ended up with the Lions Community Hall, and it opened in 1979. And we operated that hall until 2008, when it was demolished, so that the town could put on the community hall that is attached to the arena right now. That hall was in use constantly by the public. This is one of the services that the club has performed over the years. Other charitable groups and organizations had free use of that. Seniors card groups, shuffleboard from community care, all of these groups had free use. We kept the hall going by renting it out for weddings, Christmas parties, birthdays, this sort of thing. And we operated that hall at no cost to the town. And in the beginning, we turned the hall over to the town so we could avoid taxes. And so this was the agreement. The town owned the building, but we operated it at no cost. About 1967, the club learned of the possibility of the Proctor property being developed for housing. And two of our members didn't think that was a good idea and approached the Proctor family about the Lions using that as a recreational facility up there, and received permission to do that. We developed a ski walking trail, which is still there. We prepared a toboggan run, at which we had an old car transmission and a rope tow for the tobogganers. And we operated that for about 3 years, but decided that it was just going to be too much money for the Lions Club to develop it any further. And so we went back to the Proctor family, and we talked to Lower Trent Conservation Authority, and we were able to end up with the Proctor family donating the property, 87 acres, to Lower Trent Conservation, and Lower Trent has been operating it as a park ever since. And one of the conditions was that we put a gate entrance to the park with and call it Proctor Park, and that gate, of course, is still there. The Lions motto is "We serve," and we have served many ways over the years here in Brighton. One of our main things is to serve people. And so people who are having difficulties in various ways, maybe can't pay their telephone bill, can't pay their hydro bill, child needs glasses. These are all ways that we have helped the community over the years in terms of individuals. The club also has fundraising so that we can do these things, but many of these fundraisers are also services to the community. The bingo that we operate right now is one of these, it is our biggest fundraiser, but it is also a service to the number of people in town who like to play bingo, and they don't want to go to other places in the area. The other things that we have done, the VON has been a major project of Lions over the years. When they first started to help the VON, what we did was provide a car for the nurse to go and visit. They make the home visits. And we did that over a period of about 20 years. In that time, we provided 5 different cars to them. And at that point, the VON decided that they weren't going to do that anymore. And the nurses would have to provide their own cars. And so what we did at that point, computers were coming into play. The Lions went out and spent about $15,000 to provide computers for them to keep the records. And we updated that a couple of times over the years. Blood donor clinic, when we had the Lions Hall, we got Red Cross Blood to come in and had clinics in our hall, again free of charge. And they did that for the almost 29 years that the hall was there. And then, of course, the hall was taken down, and we arranged for them to hold the blood clinic in the Christian Reformed Church at the west edge of town. And the Lions Club are still helping. We provide volunteers to go and help the nurses at these clinics, give coffee, help with the record keeping, and we've been doing that ever since. So that started in about 1980, I guess. Over the years, the Lions Club has helped raise money for other organizations. One of the main ones is Easter Seals. The Lions in the beginning went door to door collecting money for that organization. And then the organizations, as they evolved, went to major fundraising methods, and the Lions stopped taking the door-to-door campaign, but we have always supported the Easter Seals and have been involved with Easter Seals coming into the town and helping people that needed their services. We did the same with the CNIB. We canvassed for a number of years with them, and then continued to donate ourselves to their cause, but didn't do the canvassing. Another thing that we did as a service to the town is we collected dog tags for a number of years